Gemini, this is your reading with me for the 31st to the 6th of February as my heater is warming up. So if you hear those popping sounds, it's just my heater. It will stop. It will calm down. So yeah, this week we are going to see what's happening for you. And I have all of the cards also literally ready. Just wanted to mention a few things. First of all, the free reading giveaway. If you would like to enter for that, all the information is down below. It happens every month on the channel. The private service... my heater. Private services and also the readings and things are also on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. And then, yeah, so, you know, the services like healing and also different rituals like black magic removal and areas of your life that you want to manifest. There's also the intention manifesting items as well on there, which thousands of people have seen results with. So you can check out the review section at the bottom of my website. And also there's items for lots of different categories and intentions. And then there's items, you know, in those categories like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, candles, sage bundles, teas, and ornaments and things like that. So definitely check that out if you're interested. All right, so Gemini, let's see what this week is bringing to you. Okay, start by shuffling these cards. Okay, and then I'm gonna actually just, well, you'll see what I do. Okay. Interesting. You're worth so much more than what people think of you. So much more. So much more. I think that some of you are kind of upset and frustrated and sad that certain situations haven't really worked out for you, and that certain people, like for some of you this is, you know, a person who cannot commit. For others of you it's, you know, a job that you really wanted and you're thinking to yourself, why couldn't they commit to make me a part of the job? Oh my god, my heater is literally driving me insane at the same time. It never does this for such a long time, but today it just wants to keep making a lot of noise. Okay. It just doesn't do this. It's a Mercury retrograde thing probably. Okay. So this is what I see, because I see here the card of afraid of commitment. So clearly someone is afraid to commit. And this is not just someone romantic, okay? Because some of you might be like, Moonlight, there is nobody around me that is afraid to commit. Well then, you know, it's a commitment in regards to work, a commitment in regards to responsibility that someone doesn't quite want to give you. And you're thinking to yourself, but why? Like, why don't they want to, you know, give me this commitment? And the clear answer here is that it's not actually your fault that they don't want to do this. This is just built up in them. And I think that when you see the High Priestess, you see the World card, it goes to show that there's nothing wrong inherently with you. In fact, you are growing, you are transforming, you're becoming stronger, and you're also realizing that just because certain people are not giving to you does not make you less than. A lot of people think if I don't get this opportunity, or this person doesn't commit to me, or they don't give to me, it means I'm not worth it. And that is so far from the truth. Just because they don't commit to you does not mean that your value isn't inherently there. The best analogy I can give to you is, for example, right, say that there are lots and lots of actors and actresses, and the casting directors are looking for a very, very specific kind of person, right? They're looking for something so specific. Just because they say no to you doesn't necessarily mean that you're not good at what you do. They're obviously just looking for something so specific at that time. Or they could be having a bad day, right? And that could really sway things. So that's the thing, is that when you kind of look at well, I know that's a, you know, it's show business and kind of entertainment aspect, but you think about that, right? It's not really, it's not about, let's say, you, it may not even be to do with your performance, let's say, but it's more so to do with also what they're looking for at that time, and perhaps how they're also feeling at that time. It's not necessarily that they don't like you or they don't care about you, but it's more so a powerful energy about how they're potentially feeling at this time, and that isn't your fault, which is very important. Okay, so I think this is such an important message that so many of you need to hear. I hope that there's a good amount of people watching this reading, because I think that this is so significant. Is how they treat you isn't who you are. Does that make sense? Because you might be thinking to yourself, if they don't treat me well, it means that I'm not a good person, and that's not true. You know, we have here watching and waiting. So it's interesting because here I think that they are, well, I think that you're watching and waiting to hope for more. At the same time, you're starting to have this inner growth and realization that you are absolutely worth it and that you've got so much to offer. You're intelligent, kind, caring. You're continuing on with your goals and your dreams. You're trying to move forward for yourself and really progress in a way that makes you feel happy this week without relying so much just on what they're doing and why they've done this, because I think that that just sometimes does make you feel frustrated. Like, you know, you don't want your emotions to be reliant just on one person and what they're doing. Oh, the cards have matched. Literally, the cards have matched what I have said, and I think that's so incredible, because it's so true. And this is something that is like kind of emotional as well. Like, you are very important, and it's important to know that you are important, because that's exactly what I'm saying, right? If someone says you're not important, it does not make you not important. Does that make sense? You are still important. Just because someone says to jump off a cliff, are you going to jump off a cliff? No, right? No. Just because someone says, oh, I don't like you right now, does not mean that you are not a likable person as a whole. I will tell you that, right? You're a likable person, you're a good person. If no one's telling you that around you, I will tell you that, because it's what I feel. This is something like a very emotional message, because so many of you go at face value thinking like, oh, if they say it, then it means it's true. Not really. So this is a very important message. In fact, this week you're becoming so much stronger within yourself and your goals and your dreams, and realizing that you are absolutely worth it, and that just because someone else says you're not does not mean that you are not, right? Okay, so that's what we have there. See, we've got, I fear a relationship with you because I don't want it to be another failed relationship. I did mention that for some of you this could be work related, and that's the thing as well, is that if this is an opportunity work related, then clearly they're also fearful of like, what if they choose you and then it like fails again, because it's something that may have happened before where they chose somebody similar and it failed, you know. So that's the other thing, is that this can also be like a work related situation. But for those of you where it really does link up extremely significantly romantically, yes, they are scared because they don't want it to be another failed relationship. But remember, just because it's failed for them in the past does not mean that you would bring failure. And I think that's another really important thing for you to know. It doesn't mean that you are a failure. You know what I mean? So this is important. Yeah, there's clearly someone here that is absolutely afraid to commit to you. So like strongly afraid. And again, both of these cards match again. And the message that I had mentioned before, where you are absolutely worth it. You're worth it. I don't want to get sued by L'Oreal. Okay. I'm not going to mention that too many times. But that's what we have there. The shame that eats at me for how I've treated you. They know they have not treated you well. They are absolutely... They know, okay, they know they have not treated you well. But we also have here the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles as well, which is really significant and quite important, because actually this here goes to show that the situation in many ways is workable, and that the 10 of Pentacles shows that they know that they can see like a future. They know that they can see you either A, working at this particular responsibility, like I mentioned, it could be a work situation, or they can see a future with you in regards to, again, making things work and really progressing with things and being able to build on things. However, the thing that's holding them back is their own fear. It's not actually you, it's their own fear, right? So it's internally something that needs to be healed that only they can work at. So here I see you working very, very hard this week. Of course you're thinking about things. Of course you're thinking like, oh, what have I done wrong in this situation? Well, nothing, right? They've done things, but you haven't. And I think that here you are having extremely, extremely strong boundaries, Gemini, putting yourself first, taking care of yourself. And the Ace of Pentacles here clearly goes to show that of course you want commitment and you want all of that, but at the same time you want this person to really work towards you and kind of prove it to you without you being the one to always do absolutely everything. And so this is your week where you're kind of learning, you're growing, you're transforming in your own kind of idea of yourself, and you're becoming stronger and you're becoming so much more comfortable within yourself as well, which I think is actually really, really strong. But this is what's going on this week. They're still scared, I will say, but we do see here a lot of like I see some like adventure and like time that you're taking for yourself. So this is what we see. So yeah, of course, if this reading resonates with you, you know, if you found that it resonates, or if you claim it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you claim the reading. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, free reading giveaway. There's the readings, there is the intention items, shop moonlightguidance.com, and take care everyone. I also have TikTok and Instagram. If anyone wants to follow me on there, feel free to do so, as I post short readings on there every day, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye everyone.